Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is a single character party. This is a brand new party. We have to level up a ninja. We're at level 4 right now. Let's see. Trying to get some monsters to spawn that we can actually fight. We'll have to do a ton of training on stealth. Get our stealth skill really high. Hey, Jimmy and Zombo, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Jimmy says, "Okay, this is the run. I can feel it. I didn't mean it all those other times." Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Sever had a successful biology test. Glad to hear that. That's got to be a relief. Thanks for giving Sever the shout out there, Jimmy. Okay, we got something coming. Let's see what it is. Ooh, good. This is good. This is good. Level 2 Seekers.
What must be done, must be done.
2 groups, though. Yeah, that's level 3. Try to get them to come to us. Make sure I'm almost out of thrown weapons. I have 3 darts left. I have not been lucky with throwing items. Man, we're low on stamina. Let's kill at least one. Come on, ninja. Not very impressive. And it's time to run.
I sense something moving.
We didn't even kill one. Hopefully we got some training out of this. Gotta watch out for these fish. Jimmy says, how far did you make it during your most successful solo run? Did you manage to beat the game? I was 1 fight from the final fight. So we almost made it. And we got killed by RNG, a death cloud. Had that not happened, it would have been a successful run. Hey, Saztam, welcome in. How are you doing? Ooh, that one actually is shooting at us. Over here. Okay. Let's not do that. Timmy says, yeah, I remember it was the end game area, but I didn't remember if it was Dark Snout or not. No, it was the fight right before him. We were literally about 10 minutes from fighting him. Thanks for giving Saztam the shout out. Lemonhead ST. With his big screen TV. Alright, let's see if I can fall down this without taking damage so I can rest. There we go. Stealth 18, Close Combat 10, Critical Strike 3, Mythology 1. So at least we got some good training there. Now, Resurrection Powder is absolutely useless, except for money. Because you can't exactly raise yourself from the dead. Although, in the Bard's Tale trilogy, Bard's Tale 3, there's an Angel's Ring that does have auto-resurrect, which is really cool. Character gets killed, it will auto-resurrect them, and then the ring disappears. That would be a great item in Wizardry 8. For solo runs. Okay, let's go back to our grinding area.
I sense something moving.
So those are probably the Seekers. They came back out here. Let's make sure they can't see us. We don't want to fight them by the king crab, that's for sure. I'm gonna go get these bullet stones. Just so we get some artifact training. Hey Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Something moving.
Okay, here we go again. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. We are on a solo ninja now, due to the demise of our fighter Valkyrie, who are doing so well. RNG got us yet again. When everybody's happy, you're even happier. That is fantastic. Come on, Seekers. Yeah, our last character that we soloed all the way to the end was... Let's see, he was a lord. I think I started him as a rogue, maybe? So I got his stealth up to like 99 or 100. And then I switched him to a lord. Well, this character, I'm going to try to keep a ninja the whole time.
I sense.
It's going to be pretty rough. If we can make it far enough, eventually the ninja will get Body of Stone, the alchemy spell. That's fairly far into the game, though.
I sense.
Well, actually, we'll probably get it fairly early, considering how quickly you level up with a solo character.
I sense.
That spell really makes you last a lot longer. Let's see, we won't have armor plate. We're not going to have any adventure spells, really.
Something moving.
Kind of sucks. Seekers. Oh, level 5s, really? I have a hard enough time killing level 2. Level 5, no, it's not going to work. No way. We'll take a hit or two and then we'll have to run. Already nauseated on the first hit. How do you like that? Hey SGM, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We are ninja.
I sense something moving. I am no longer afflicted.
Hey Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Still doing the party with 3 samurai, bard, ranger. Anything in close range gets chopped up. Level 5 scam, Sever says. It is, Sever.
I sense something moving.
Oh, this one ran out here. Okay, we have to leave. They're gonna just... They're all over the place.
I sense something moving.
Now we can't aggro these fish. So hopefully right here none of them can shoot at us. Igloo says Bard is the one with the artifacts that kind of is a pain since they are forced to carry instruments. Yeah. Yeah, and there's not many weapons or wands that have artifacts or charges in them that the Bard can use equipment in a weapon slot. They could do like the Winter Wand. The Staff of Doom could do that. Fire Staff, or Flame Staff, I mean. And there's no hog up slots that way.
A creature approaches.
Is this one within range? Yep. You dive in right here. It's gonna take so much time to train this guy. Many, many streams. Considering trying to leave early with the ninja to get Gregor out of the way and just go to Arnica. Get to Arnica early, then we can at least buy ranged weapons.
I sense something moving.
It'll be running the whole way if we decide to do that.
A creature up.
There's some reds on here. I don't know what they would be. Holy moly. No, I don't think so. We can't even kill one of those. Basically, if I do that, I'll have to skip almost the entire monastery. Could always come back later if I do that.
A creature approaches.
Okay, I do want to kill these. See if we can get them coaxed down here. Here. There they are. Alright, let's see if we can pull them down here. Retreat. Oh, one's advancing.
Too far, too far.
That 30 piety is really hurting us. For stamina. One more reason to get to Arnica. Get dual necklaces of endurance.
And so we prevail. For now.
14 martial arts. Kind of risky to try to rest here. See if anything's outside. Yep, look at that right there. Alright, let's see if the game cheats. Didn't cheat. There's the king crab, who would decimate us. If Burr sold growing items, we'd be A-okay. But he doesn't.
A creature approaches.
There's nothing in here.
Those who poke around in the bushes.
Useless. Yeah, we have 0 luck.
A creature approaches.
Okay, these we could do. I think these are going to be noxious slimes. Okay, let's get them to come toward us.
A creature approaches. Too far.
Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, now we have to run. Where are the fish? You're doing well. Glad to hear it, Mr. Spock. Oh, he just cheated. He just shot through the bridge. Did you see that? There's no opening for him to do that. How did we rip? So this is a solo run now. Solo ninja instead of 2 characters. This you can level up a lot faster. But we got surrounded by something that paralyzed both characters immediately.
Although it is.
We really got scanned by RNG again. Same level as us, but they paralyzed us immediately. I knew it was over as soon as that happened. Okay, let's see here. Looks good. Alright, we need to avoid these fish. We're still not ready for them. I know they're over there. Here they come. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make my way to Arnica right now. And come back to the monastery later. We just really need throwing items. And that's the only place we're gonna get them. We'll have to get Gregor pulled out. PRNG solo ninja run. Best shot of success, I suppose. I don't know. I made it to the end with the Lord. But I started him as a rogue. So I got him stealth. The Lord has better armor than the ninja. Ninja has anti-penetration throwing. And we'll have really high critical hit chance later because our level will be high compared to the enemies. If we can make it that far, that's the that's the thing, the big if.
Most satisfactory. Most satisfactory.
Lots of ifs. More slimes. This would be good to fight, but really want to get leveled up. They won't level us up. They'll get us close, though. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting sandwiched here. You see that? Yeah, this is not a place where we want to be right now. So if you have to switch classes from the ninja, is there a path for that? Yes. Yes, we could switch. We should be able to even switch to a fighter if we wanted to. We would still keep our critical hit ability, but we would lose auto penetrate throwing, which is okay. Martial arts would still work. So we do have lots of options. What do we got? Just one? Okay. Do this. So, like, in theory, we could even switch to a caster and our martial arts would still work. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be stuck. Get with it.
In the simplest state state of mind.
Can't even kill one noxious slime. Oh, now she fell unconscious. Okay.
I am no longer afflicted.
Wow. Really newbie, guys. Is there an advantage staying ninja long term? Yeah, the auto penetrate throwing with throwing critical hits is very, very powerful. Late game, if you can make it that far, you'll get critical hits left and right. Just throwing items, which is really sweet.
I sense something moving.
Okay, let's go over here and rest. Throwing's their bread and butter, yes. They get critical hit ability and auto penetrate with throwing. So it's super powerful. So yeah, we're gonna try to get Gregor to leave his area, and then we'll come back around.
I sense something moving. Who is that?
And just sneak past him.
Trapped.
Well, at least we got a stink bomb. We finally got something useful.
Was that you? Come back and see me.
Till we meet again.
Can't use the poser cap. Well, yeah, can't use resurrection powder either. That's a lot of cash. We can stock up on stink bombs and stuff. Let's get a granite potion, moderate heals. Should be enough to get us there. So one short bow. Okay.
Come back and
Till we meet again.
Alright, so we're gonna try to pull Gregor somewhere else. And then make it back up there before he returns to his position. Before we do that, let's go get these items over here. Oh, we just saw something through the wall. You see that? Okay. Smelling salts are useless too. You can't use them on yourself to wake yourself up. Mr. Spock says, now with level scaling, what is the scariest creature you have to worry about as you level up faster? Really anything that's level 5 or 6 or higher. Anything that we run across right now that's level 5, we have 0 chance of killing them without throwing items. If we get to Arnica, I won't be as worried about that. But until then, we have to run from pretty much everything. Alright, so what we're going to do is try to pull Gregor down this hallway. Just got to make sure we're not going to get sandwiched here. Yep, we would be. Look at that. That would have killed us right there. Had I not done that? Okay, well, we have to wait for those slimes to get out of the way. Yeah, lots of running. That's it. Yep. The Gregor fight. It's ridiculous. He can paralyze. That's the biggest problem with him. If he didn't paralyze, it wouldn't be that bad, but... One character paralyzed, you're goner. Even 2 characters and one gets paralyzed, you're probably dead.
Got some news.
Need the cleaver. So, healing potions or stink bombs? I like stink bombs.
Come back in.
Till we meet again.
Slime should be going. Mr. Spock says, is there any defense against paralysis for a ninja? No, not besides having good water resistance by trying to get that up higher. Having a high stealth so that they don't see you to attack you. But there's like there's no tactic you can use really. It's more about what abilities you have. How much training you did before you fought that monster. Okay. Path clear this time. Let's double check down here before I do this. That we're not going to run around the corner and get killed. Yeah, water resistance. Yep. Okay, so there's nothing down here. This is water resistance right here. Ours is only 25. It's terrible. Um, and then if your level's a lot higher than the monster, it decreases their chance to... Basically, it increases your resistance against any of their effects or spells. So you can kind of out-level some. Alright, so what we gotta do is run. Get him to come toward us and then run. Try to think of the best way to do this. Probably start the fight right here. And now run.
Something moving. What must be done must be done.
It's right on my tail. Now he's going to retreat. We need combat to stop, hopefully now. Okay. Now we have to sneak everywhere and hope he hasn't got back in time. He moves really fast. Mr. Spock says, but I suppose you can't just continually jump in water to train it or something, lol. No, unfortunately, no. No. The only thing that can increase your resistance that you can affect with training is if you get your water magic all the way up, then the resistance will go up by 10%. So if you had 100 on water, I just heard him. You have 100 on your water magic, it'll give you 10% water resistance. I think he's right in the hallway there. Yeah. So he hasn't come back completely yet. The problem is we have to kill spiders. Which I can do that with stink bombs. But then we have to try to run back before he comes back. See, there he is.
I sense something moving.
So I'm going to try to open the coffins real quick while he's here. We can at least get these items.
I smell the scent of danger here.
You have to do this fast, though. Okay, we got a bullwhip. We're not going to open that one up. Light heals. This is all junk mainly. But to train that to 100 early game would also take forever. Yeah, exactly. And it would only give you 10%. Yep. So basically, there's no feasible way to do it. It's good questions, but... Okay. So now we got to go kill these spiders. Which we can potentially do with stink bombs. Okay, they drop down. Now we're going to run back here. Now we're going to throw a stink bomb. Now we're going to throw another stink bomb. We're good them all. Now we're going to throw another stink bomb. Okay.
Although it is pleasant to advance, true happiness comes only through meditation. A mechanical...
Now we're going to go back. It almost says, too bad casting stamina doesn't raise water. It does. You have to do it in combat. But that's just your water magic. It's not the water resistance. All right. Success. See you later, Gregor. I can pick that up. Mr. Spock says, when I finally play this game, I'll be an expert on paper. I ask you everything I can think of, LOL. No, I'm glad you do. That's good. That's very good.
There is no one here. Something is wrong. A house with no inhabitants is like a body without a soul. A creature
Okay,
approaches.
so I don't want to fight this rat. Unless I absolutely have to. Those rabid rats are going to be so rough. I mean, even these guys are going to be hard, but I have stink bombs to deal with them. Okay. Place it right here in case they're faster than me, which is the case. Oh gosh. She just backfired it. And now she's unconscious. What's her throwing? 24. This is probably GG. I'll do to it, backfire.
One less affliction to endure. I am no longer afflicted.
I can't see how many hit points they have. They're Their icon makes it look like they're pretty beat up. Like I'm gonna use a moderate heal potion here before I use the next stink bomb. Let's see what kind of damage they do. Wow, okay. Yep, we have no choice. Alright, we survived in spite of the backfire. Let's go open this one before we leave.
Trapped. Something is wrong with me. I am skeleton freedom. I feel ill.
Yeah, that was close. Oh, well, at least we got 5 throwing knives.
Skeleton freedom.
All right, let's see here.
My gratitude.
Thought I had more stink bombs. I guess not. So we're gonna leave, then we're gonna apply our level up. All right, strength and dex. Acid splash. Stink bombs seem pretty powerful, Mr. Spock says. Yes, as long as you don't backfire them. Early on, they're great. Mid-game, they're pretty weak. Early on, they can be a lifesaver. Which is why I focus on throwing. There's a lot of great bombs and things you can get. And when you focus on throwing and artifacts, your characters are very flexible. It opens up options. I'm sneaking, that's why I keep doing this. Okay, we are not going to go get the chest. There are shurikens over there, which I would love to get. But I really need to try to sneak Arnica Road, or to Arnica. Then I can buy all the throwing items. Ooh, what is it? Okay, it's the wasp. This is a set encounter. This is going to be rough. I do have throwing items I can use. What I'm going to do here is use a stink bomb around the corner. We're probably going to try another stink bomb. Yeah. They use the granite potion. If I could get nausea on him, that'd be good, but it hasn't happened yet. It looks like they're pretty air resistant. Oh, one is nauseated. Okay. Hmm. How much damage do I have here? 6, 3. So about 9 here. 4. 20. So I got about 29 damage worth of throwing. Yeah, that's not enough. Big stink bomb. Okay, one did gag, which is good. However, now it's going to make me waste. Hopefully this is going to hit both. Good, it did. Oh. It paralyzes. Okay, one down. Is collecting throwing items difficult in areas? In the beginning, yes, it's really hard to find them because it's random. Once we get to Arnica, no. This is my last throwing knife. This is kind of a waste. I don't think I want to use that. I'm gonna heal. Wish I had stamina. I have the stamina spell, but he's gonna do as much damage as we do to him.
This is most unfortunate.
Oh, this is rough. I have to use this. Stamina was gonna kill us there.
I cannot.
Okay. Now, everything else will be random encounters. Hopefully we can evade them. Hey there, Mitro. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the raid. Okay, hang on. Let me do a shout out here. Shout out to Mitro. So DC Bueller told me about Mitro. I just learned about him the other day. He started streaming Darklands, which is a fantastic day. Okay, but yeah, thanks for the raid. I know you have to go if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Get some good food. Thanks for dropping in the raid. Raiders, I'm playing Wizardry 8. Vanilla version, Expert Iron Man, so if this character dies, it's game over. It's a solo character run. So what we're trying to do here is sneak to the first town, called Arnica. Okay, there's enemies over there. That's why I said, oh shoot, I'm trying to get away from them. We're kind of do... Oh, there's an enemy here. What is it? Yeah, we're screwed. We're really screwed. There's no way to get past these. They're blocking the path. I'll just show you what we got sitting here. When you try this approach that I'm doing, it's all down to random number generation. Where the game decides to put the enemies. And it decided to put it right in the path where we have to go. So this is impossible. And we got enemies here too. So we're done. The only thing I could maybe try to do is pull them this direction. And then if I can get them close enough down in this middle road where I can sneak past them up here. That's assuming there's no monsters over here. Hey DC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, 2-character run died this morning. RNG death. Alright, so we're gonna try to pull these guys. Let's see if they're moving. They are moving. They're not moving very fast. Okay. Yeah, they're coming up off the road. Is a problem unless they're all off the road. Let me see if I can cut through this valley without them seeing me. Very doubtful. Yeah, they can see me just fine. They're up on the top of the hill. They're really not even on the top. They're just in an awkward spot here. We're gonna get sandwiched. There's enemies behind me and there's enemies to the front. I tried to pull them all the way over here and then run around them. It's not gonna work. But oh gosh, look at this. So the game is completely cheating. So it saw what I was trying to do, and now it brought in Modis, 6 Modis up here. And 3 more Modis. Hey, Scorpy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, RNG. It's RNG death. They decided to spawn something right here, so we couldn't do our strategy to run through there. What a scam. No, this is not a fairy. We would have 0 chance if this was a fairy. We got like a 1% chance even without it being a fairy. Fairies have no carrying capacity. Oh, there's vines here. Oh, okay. So not only did it put Modai here, these groups here, but now it's putting vines which aren't even showing up here. Wow. So we have 10, 15, probably about 20 enemies. All in that one spot. It's just absurd. So we have no choice but to go back, if we can make it, back to the monastery and rest for about a week. And hope that some of this stuff despawns. It's just unbelievably ridiculous. You can tell up here progress of each round, this brown bar. So you can see once it reaches here, the round, all the monsters have made their moves. Just so you know where it's at while I'm running like this. I was trying to come out here with level 5 so that the monsters wouldn't be as strong, but it didn't work at all. This game has level scaling, so it's supposed to give you harder monsters depending on your level, if you're higher level. Looks like we're gonna escape, so we'll go rest the monastery for a long time. So then when we come in here, hopefully it'll reconfigure the monsters. Make it possible for us to have a path. We've used up all of our stink bombs just to kill those wasps. And there's no safe place to rest out here, that's why I'm going back to the monastery. The game just crashed. Crashed hard. Okay. Well, hopefully it didn't. Hopefully it saved after I got out of there and I don't have to do that running all over again. Yeah, crash. It auto saves. It's supposed to auto save after every battle. Let's see if it did. Okay, good. Alright, let's come down here and rest for a long time. Yeah, it's whatever the latest version is. Probably is 1.2.4. It crashes fairly often. There's a few things I know for sure that crashes it. Like you can cause it to happen. All right. Let's try it again. It has a bug if your stat is more than 125, it lowers it. And 1.25, it's fixed. You can have all the resists up to 125, but it's the fans patch. Oh, it gotcha. Yeah, I don't have the fan patch. This is the vanilla version. Fan patch broke how Sonic Blast worked. I think he fixed it after I told him about it. But he had changed it so it didn't do group targeting. Like with the N key, so you couldn't hit things in other areas where you can't see them. So I told him I'm never installing that unless he fixes it. I think he did. Okay. Yeah, we can't fight these. We have no choice. We can't get past them. Might be able to try to draw them back and then run around them. That's my only chance. These guys have really high movement though. Come on.
What must be done, must be done.
Yeah, we got a long way to run here. Probably retreat at some point and then they'll go right back to where they were. It's usually what happens with these. I have seen these follow me all the way to the monastery too though. There's their retreat. We gotta try to draw them out here again. So we're gonna draw them over to this corner and then we're gonna run around. Come on. We have to get him away from that choke point. See if I can get him into this corner far enough away to get him to retreat. Okay. We get them to retreat to the side. And I can potentially run past them. Because they're not running toward the choke point. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck that we don't get sandwiched. Mr. Spock says, "You there, what is your name?" Ninja, run pending, lol. Yeah. I should call her Noob. Actually, let's call her, Run Away. Run away, run away. Oh, we're doing it. Till we get to Arnica, if we can get to Arnica. It's a big if. Do the RNG gods like us? So far they seem angry. I killed the wasps. That's the only set encounter on this map. So as long as we get the RNG random encounters in positions on the map where we can sneak past them, we should be able to make it. It's a lot of ifs though. This mountain right here, this on the other side of this is usually where we get screwed. there's usually an enemy right here. Mr. Spock says, if I ever do this, I'm going to make a playlist of all songs about running away. And he says, does stealth only increase when you actually pass another creature? Stealth only increases when you get attacked. Well, when an enemy wants to target you in combat. That's the only time. Taking baby steps because I'm trying to maximize the movement we have in case something does pop around the corner. Then we could potentially backtrack a few steps. That's why I'm doing this, in case you're wondering. Getting close. This little mound right here is the last major thing we have to get around. Or there could be enemies hiding. We made it. It's a miracle. So it only checks how many successes you've had only when combat begins. Yeah. Yeah, the stealth skill, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's more like evasion, hide, and combat. Think of it that way. It has nothing to do with monsters seeing you or not seeing you outside of combat. The only thing that affects that is Chameleon. The Chameleon spell. Or if a monster has camouflage ability, which you can't get as a player character.
Who's that?
From that course.
Yeah, we're not... I'm only going to recruit him to take his stuff. I'm not going to use NPCs.
Well, mostly it's been great. Look me up again, all right? I've always got a job going.
If you're still on there, Buru Mamu, thanks for the follow, by the way.
It's about time we get... Look.
I'm really bad
Tell me
about
again.
seeing when someone follows or something. I don't have all the automated Twitch stuff. My streams are just very chill and game oriented. Okay.
Look over there.
So, we should be okay now. As long as I don't do something stupid.
Who is that?
We're gonna want to go to Anna and buy a ton of
It's been... Should you...
throwing items. Could you make good use of Chameleon as solo run? Obviously not with a ninja. Yeah, the spell can be learned by a ninja. But it won't be until we're like level probably 10 or so. Let's see. I am going to use this. Yeah, it's a alchemy spell. Psionics can get it too, I believe. Okay, any of this I want to sell? No.
I hoped.
Till we meet again.
can't ID any of that yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sneak over to Anna. And we're going to farm for some throwing items. So if we get in a fight, we can have a chance to actually win.
What must be done must be done.
Where are the raiders? Huh!
A creature approaches.
There's raiders right here. Okay. We need help. It's a good thing I went into sneak mode there. Lord Baraffa can cast Insanity on them from down in the basement. We're just gonna kind of go down here. Let the lay brother try to take care of him. Split. Let's come down here by Lord Prophet. Slow them. Okay, they're retreating. I just need to queue up more throwing items before I try to take on anybody like that. There we go, he just made 3 insane. Combat may end here, and then I could potentially sneak out of here. Okay. Okay, they're still right here. Alright, so what I'm gonna... here's the problem. If I come out here in sneak mode, these guys are gonna start combat. I don't know if I can run past them quickly enough. We're gonna try.
A creature approaches.
Okay, we made it. Here's where we want to
Who
be.
is that?
Well, Bob. All right.
Till we meet again.
She will sell us all the throwing items we can take. Okay. So, we're gonna buy all but one, just so she keeps making more. Poison darts are fantastic.
again.
Let's open her chest here.
Trapped. Something is wrong with me.
Flash powder. That's fantastic. If we get in a bind, we can throw that. Don't know what that is.
I am no longer afflicted.
So we're gonna rest right here and just keep buying. We're gonna fill up on throwing items here. As long as we don't get surrounded and we have enough healing capability, we should be able to kill most things.
Hello.
Let's consolidate a bit here.
Oh.
Till we meet again.
So this is a different approach than I took compared to the first time I did a solo run, where I trained really high in the monastery.
Hello.
This time we basically skipped most of the monastery, so we can do all of our training here in Arnica. Mainly because I have a ninja, so I can benefit from all these throwing items.
Oh.
Till we meet again.
Auto penetrate throwing is pretty much guaranteed to do damage if you're right next to the enemy, unless they have damage reduction or body of stone, then it may not, but most of the time. And eventually we'll be throwing multiple weapons per round. We'll get like 2 swings with each, so we'll start having 4 attacks. And then we'll start getting critical hits with them.
Hello.
That's quite a ways off. Where are my poison darts? She might be filling up on this junk. There's a bug where if they generate too much ammo, you can't see the other items.
Oh.
Till we meet again.
Mr. Spock says, I have question more tuned to me. If I'm not concerned with Iron Manning, what character is best on a solo run? Or just diving straight in and taking chances? If you're going to save scum and just reload when things go wrong, I'd probably just do a fighter and just berserk with them. Don't even worry about spell casting. You can just tear everything up with the fighter in melee range and just reload. Yeah, that would probably be the simplest way to try to play. It won't necessarily be fun because you won't be casting spells, and sometimes spells are the most fun. If you want to have a lot of fun, then do like a mage or something. You'll be reloading all the time, but if you get them strong, they'll be a ton of fun.
Till we meet again.
Okay, we can kill a few things with this now. So let's go get in a fight or two. Stay close. There's some over here. Yeah, they're there. I see you trying to sneak up.
What must be done, must be done.
Some to think about, yeah. Hybrids too. You could do like a samurai, that might be a fun one. Because then you get mage spells. And samurais can do some pretty good damage. And you just reload if you get killed. Ninjas are really probably the strongest overall. And you get alchemy spells with them. They're a little bit trickier to play, but if you know how to play them, they're the strongest. So you got lots of options. Wish I had a stink bomb here. What we can do is if we're taking too much damage, we'll just sneak over here in the corner. I do have a granite potion. Oh, patrol's getting involved. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think I am going to use the granite potion here. It's only going to last 5 rounds, but it'll reduce the damage this guy's doing. So give us some good stealth training too. Definitely need to get pick-me-up potions. We keep losing stamina. I'm gonna use the amulet static here too. A little artifact training. Effects 24. Fizzle. Trolls are helping us a lot. Fizzle again. I turned around and got hit in the back of the head with the... Oh, he's retreating. Don't retreat. Yeah, the Guardi patrols are helping us. They've killed most of them. I've only killed one so far. 3 charges left. We get an increase. 25, yes we did. Another one bites the dust. If the help kills them, do you lose that experience? No, you don't. You get the full experience. You lose the training because you didn't do the training. But yeah, you get to keep the experience. Now normally, if an item just has charges in it, you'll lose it if you use the last charge. But because this has resistance on it, we will not. It'll go to 0 charges and then we could sell it and recharge it. It'll be a good item for us. There we go.
And so we prevail. For now.
25,000 experience.
True happiness comes only through meditation.
Look at that training. Nice. Now, normally we'd get a third level spell here for alchemy was 15. So what I'm going to do here, before I level up, is we're going to get it up higher by doing a stamina training. This is going to take a while, but yeah, it is pretty nice. You have to do stamina casting in combat to get training out of it.
Your mind is the source of the action.
Water magic is 1. We get alchemy to 15. I think that's enough, or then we can get like the blinding flash spell. Fire magic of 1. There we go, alchemy 14. That backfire actually helps us. Lets us keep casting it as long as we had spell points. The spell points. Once we get it to 15, we'll level up. Should happen any second now. Water magic 3. It gave us water magic, but not alchemy. We want alchemy. I mean, water magic's good, but there it is. 15 alchemy. Alright. There's our blinding flash that we want. Okay, let's do artifacts, alchemy, throwing. All right.
Hellos.
You still not selling poison darts?
Till we meet again. What must be
Ooh,
done must be done.
I like this. This is not a good fight for us. Ah, two at a time? Come on. As long as Anna doesn't run. If she helps me tag team these, we'll be okay. Oh, she ran. Thanks a lot, Anna. Let's hope this works. Okay, I worked on one of them. Let's see if I can get back to the corner. Son of a gun. We might be okay. Don't kill Anna.
I'm sorry.
These who we need for
now.
ammo. Are you kidding me? What a scam. They're nowhere in here, and it started combat. We just got scammed. Don't run out there, okay. They weren't anywhere in here. Then somehow it started combat.
I cannot.
Don't run out there, Anna. Getting scammed. guess that's one way for the game to win. Is to cheat. Well, there goes our ammo maker. Anna just got killed. And she's the one that gives us the ammo we needed. So yeah, the game totally cheated there. What a scam. It's GG. That really ticks me off. It's absolute nonsense. Mr. Spock says, those cheating NPCs, they can clip through anything, see everything, scam everything. Yeah, they really did. It was utter nonsense. Yeah, I can't fit through there. And I have no stamina. I'm gonna try to stay by the corner here. That'll work. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's so irritating. That's beyond irritating. We got scammed by the game cheating and seeing us through the wall when it wasn't there. And then we got scammed by it killing Anna because she ran into them. Yeah, that was not a fair death by any means, with the computer seeing us there when they shouldn't have. But that's Wizardry 8. What can we do about it? That was robbery, Mr. Spock said. That was. I don't mind dying to a legit failure, but no, that was cheating. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.